What,
Bishop,
boy?
Bishop.
What, boy?
Got your notes, Bishop. Got your notes.
Uh-huh.
Where your suit at?
Listen, I'm asking you the same thing. What my jacket in, my brother?
Monkey see, monkey do.
What?
There you go,
No,
brother.
you the only monkey I see. Why in the world? You can't even... Boy, act like you got some sense. I done paid you all this money.
Pay me what, Bishop? I ain't got no check before the pandemic. I ain't got one after. I ain't got one doing. I ain't got no stimulus. I ain't got...
Let me pull up this account. You see this right here? It got 1 check, 2 check, 3 check. So the problem is, you got to go find Trump. Because he got some of your money.
And guess what, though? It's okay if you do, because I'm finna give me a 4th check.
Okay. Where you going to get your 4th check from?
Let me go to the corner shop. I'll be down.
What you going to get?
Oh, I'm there. Oh,
What?
oh.
Will a man rob God? Oh Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. Oh Lord. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the one, the only Bishop Fix My Church, where I am the Bishop, Cleophas Washington King III X. And we are here to answer your questions that you have presented us today. Number one, we're going to get into this question. Bishop, I'm getting married next year. My mom said I can't wear white because of the children, but I want to wear white. What do I do? Well, I'm glad you sent the question in. Thank you very much. What you do is you ask mama how much she putting on it. Do she got 5 on it? Do she got 100 on it? Or something? If she ain't got neither one of them, she can't make the decision. Number 2, ask daddy, can you get the dress done for you? Because you know daddy do anything for his baby. Number 3, if ain't no white, just go with egg white. That's what you do. It's off-white. Go with ivory. That's off-white. Because you ain't pure. And the white is for pure. You are not pure at all. So that's all I got for you. I'm praying that it go through. Because I don't know if they're going to go through. If he made it alone, he might change his mind at the altar. So just have a backup plan. Number 2, it says, I always wanted to know, Bishop, if you work over 8 hours as a pastor a day, do you get time and a half? Well, my brother, my sister, whomever this is, because it came unknown. Number 1, it ain't your business. Number 2, time and a half is pastor's anniversary. So if you want to send your checks, the location is on the bottom of the screen, and we're going to make sure that we receive it well and happily. So that answers your question. Yes and no, I get time and a half and I don't. Okay? Number 3, I just went to a funeral that was 2 hours long. Wait a minute. That's a church service. What is going on? It was so long that the body began to odor. What is the time duration on a regular funeral? A regular funeral is usually about an hour. And that's with the people marching in, and if it's on time, well, you know what? Take that back. Let's break this down. So there are 2 types of funerals. There is a white funeral, and there's a black funeral. At a white funeral, it's about 45 minutes. At a black funeral, it's about an hour, 30 minutes. Now, here is the problem where you have somebody that's supposed to get in that 2-minute reflections. They talking 5 minutes, talking about when they done went back in the day, what they was doing, what they was slanging, all of that. You ain't supposed to do that. That person supposed to say something after the fact, at the afterpass, at the repass. Because, see, people got things to do. So I say at the max an hour. Or if the musician want to get up there and sell his new CD, T-Bag probably, he want to say, hour 45 minutes. So we can't do that. You got to keep T-Bag them and Pooking them off the program. Thank you. The 4th one. Bishop, why do churches have ushers on the usher board that have bad breath? Shouldn't they be on the security team? Boy, that's one of the best questions I have had since we have been on this show. That blessed me. That blessed my soul. Bad breath. Lord Jesus. See, here's what they should do. They should register them in the security team as a lethal weapon. They should not receive guns. They should not receive guns because there will not be any issues. Because the only thing they got to do is say, help. And they will knock them out. That's what you call, that's tear gas. Because you're going to be weak and you're going to be crying by the time they get through talking to you. They're going to say, good morning, you're going to fall out. You're going to be slain in the spirit. Now, the last question. Bishop, I was on the church, on the Zoom, listening to the church service. And all of a sudden, the deacon, other woman, wait a minute, walked in the background. What should I do? Well, I believe that she was part of the media ministry. She was helping to make sure that everything was lined up. Now, the question becomes, what did she have on? If she had on a whole dress, then she was part of the media team. If she did not, you want to write that pastor and say, please, 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 do not put this on no more. Make sure that you let the deacon know to make sure that if he gonna have somebody in the background to move the Zoom. We need to have Zoom training for the churches, because you got Brother John, who been at the church for 50 years, don't know how to work technology. You need to get one of them little kids, the little millennials that work the cameras. Don't need to have the old people working the cameras. They need to work them old cameras, them old VCR cameras. That's all the time that I have for you today. We got one more coming in. Okay. Bishop, since I got laid off, and I've been off a long time with this COVID, okay? And I want to start an OnlyFans account, but my husband is a pastor. What should I do? Well, your husband is a pastor. When is the pastor's anniversary? Because what you cannot do, you cannot sell all your goods that God has given you to the world. You cannot befriend the world while your husband is preaching the good news, because that ain't gonna work. His stuff supposed to stay behind closed doors, and that's you. So you need to wait till the building fund come through, or the pastor anniversary, or the church anniversary, and then they raise up a special offering for you. That's all the time we have. I don't know what you was thinking, but send that information to me and I'll let you know some more information after this is over. This concludes this edition of Bishop Fix My Church. I am the Bishop, and I'll see you later.